Jack Spade returns home from the army in his old ghetto neighborhood when his brother, Junebug, dies from OG, over gold. Jack declares war on Mr. Big, a powerful local crime lord. His army is led by John Slade, his childhood idol, who used to fight bad guys in the 1970s.
I'm gonna get you sucker.
Well, what do you know about the real brothers? Real brothers.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Man, this is before anyone knew Chris Rock. Was he famous at this time?
Not at all. No one knew him.
And everybody remembers this. Let me get one.
May I help you, sir?
Isaac Hayes, too.
How much for an order of ribs? $2.50.
Freaky Chris Rock, man.
How many ribs do I get with that?
About 5.
5.
5 ribs.
So I guess that's about 50 cents a rib, huh?
Yeah, about.
More or less. Yeah.
Let me get one.
He's for
Right on.
1 rib.
One order ribs.
No,
Jim Brown, rest in peace.
One rib.
Passed away, too?
Yeah, he passed
One
away too. I think Isaac Hayes is still.
sure am hungry.
I think I have to look that up. I don't know for sure.
Rest in peace.
Make
we'll do a
that
check.
1 rib to go.
1 rib.
I know, right?
1 rib. What else?
You ain't soda?
$1.
Oh, come on now. Look out for a brother, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, check this out. Why don't you let me get a sip for 15 cents?
My cups cost more than 15 cents.
All right, fuck the cup. Pour it in my hand for a dime.
Look, you greasy-headed Jerry Curl Wan. Pay me and get the hell out of my store.
You got change for 100?
This fool.
Look, we're gonna need an orthopedic surgeon to remove my foot from your ass.
Hammer, brother, don't
I
do
know,
it.
right?
You know the customer is always king. Hammer.
That is classic. That's
I
too
love
classic.
that.
So we got some stories about that film. Yeah, let me just make sure we're still recording. Let me get a sip.
Get some water.
I saw the story about this. You know about this story. I was in L.A. Were you with me?
No, you were with your college buddies.
Oh, yeah. Coming out of the theater, I think we saw The Fly Part 2.
The Fly Part 2.
And Keenan Ivory Wayans, just regular guy, walking out of the theater with me. I looked over and said, "Hey, Keenan, I can't wait till your movie comes out." He shakes my hand. He says, "Yeah, man, it's coming out real soon." And the movie was this, I'm Gonna Get You Sucka.
Straight
That was
up.
in Westwood at the Avco Center.
Yeah, nobody knew who he was except you. X-Men 171.
But, yeah, and the movie came out, and it was super funny. I'm hoping that people will go see it. I saw this movie, actually. I was with my college buddies, I think. Also, we went to see it at a Man's Chinese Theater in Hollywood.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like gunfire
I
outside
know,
the theater, like I
right.
think either before or afterward, and so that kind of put a cloud over it. But still, good movie. A lot of classic scenes and a lot of talented people. Chris Rock, who else was in it?
Classic actors were in this movie. I'm sure Damon had a small part.
Yes. He was
Yeah.
one of the people, one of the henchmen.
Yeah, I think he had a small part. I know Janet Dubois from Good Times
Yeah.
was on it as playing Keenan Ivory Wayans' character's mother.
Don Lewis.
Yeah, Don Lewis from what was that show she was on with?
A Different World.
Different World. Yeah, she did good.
Yeah, a really classic movie. But I love the scene that I remember the most. A Pimp of the Year.
Yeah,
That is the funniest.
that's probably the funniest scene for sure.
I don't know if I could say that.
Yeah, we can't say the line, but Antonio.
What's his name? Antonio Fargas, was it?
I think so. He used to be on Starsky and Hutch,
Right.
where he played a character Huggy Bear, I think, or something like that.
I think you're right.
And he would help out Starsky and Hutch on their investigations. I think he was always a character that was just connected to the hood.
Yes.
And could help them out, I don't think it was a pimp in that one. I don't believe so, at least.
But yeah, for some reason, his scenes as the pimp and, what he says during the pageant and also walking down the street with those high heels with the goldfish. Those are the scenes I always remember. What was the scene that Keenan did? The very funny one in the beginning. Something about a swing?
Yeah, he was talking, I think, to his mom. And he was talking about his brother. And how his brother used to push him on the swing. And that scene is so funny. He's just funny. It's just, talking about, I don't know, I guess regressing back to his childhood and being pushed on a swing by his brother.
Yeah. Keenan was pretty buffed in that movie.
Yeah, he's I think he's generally pretty tall, though.
Yeah.
And, I gotta look it up. I think Shame was his next movie after I'm Gonna Get You Sucka. I think. Yeah. Well, I know at least the one that he may have had a hand in producing and directing, possibly. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, he did such a good job. I know Isaac Hayes was in it. Jim Brown. What's the other guy's name? The guy that played Jack Slade.
Bernie Casey. Yeah.
So a lot of shout out to a lot of classic African American actors, and so I really love that about him.
Yeah, who did a great job acting in the movie.
Yeah, but let's not forget the Wayans. The Wayans were really good.
Yes.
What was that fool's name? The other guy. It was Damon Wayans played with. I forgot the guy's name. He was in A Different World too. You remember his name?
Oh, Kadeem?
Kadeem Hardison.
Kadeem, yeah.
Yeah, he was in that.
That's right. I forgot he was in it too.
Yeah, it's Kadeem Hardison or Harrison Hardison.
Yeah.
And Don Lewis.
Two Different World alumni.
Wasn't Anne Marie Johnson in that too?
I don't know if she was in it or not.
I think like her leg broke off or something at some point.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Just goes to show how it's been a while since I've watched it.
It has been a while, but it's something worth seeing again, and I hope that you guys check it out because it was a really good film.
Agreed.
All right, gonna move on to the next one. Make sure it was recording. Yay!